Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this series on YouTube where I play Infdev all the way to release 1.8.9. If you don't know how this works, basically, I start in Infdev and I keep updating my world slowly over time until the update release 1.8.9. I had to skip a version today because it did not show up in the betacraft launcher, but that's okay because the version alpha 1.0.6 underscore 02, the changes on it just says on the wiki that the changes made in that version are unknown. And that's about it, really. So I guess we just don't know. But this version is version 1.0.6 underscore 03. And it was released on July 17th, 2010. I feel like I've said that a lot now. Did he just release the same, like, did he release, like, a bunch of versions on the same day? He must have. But, this version actually fixed a game crash bug, whatever you want to call it. And it fixes a bug where the game crashed when it loaded some worlds that were corrupted. But I don't think my world is corrupted, really. So I mean it's really cool that that bug is fixed now, but I don't think I had that issue. If you haven't seen the last video, I was working on this bunker here that I'm making. It's supposed to be like a Brotherhood of Steel inspired bunker. It's not really based off of one bunker. I mean, it's very loosely based off the Broken Hills bunker from the first Fallout game. And they kind of have these like big circle doors right here. And they got like these thresholds connected to everything and stuff like that. But that's about it. And I already got this room done. And this is kind of like the, I don't know what you call it, like the strategy room. Because it's got a world map right here. I know it doesn't look like a world map, but just pretend it does, okay? You gotta use your imagination with this, alright? Just use your imagination. And all these over here, these are supposed to be like terminals, basically. So like they would be, I don't know, the scribes or whatever would hang out here and do their terminal work and stuff like that. So it's not anything too interesting. But this room over here, this is gonna be like where all the crops are. And we almost got every crop in the game. I don't know if you can get... I don't think I've seen sugarcane yet. Maybe I'm just like... Maybe my memory is just really bad. But I thought we already went through an update that added sugarcane. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I don't know. But I'm trying to get like every... Okay. I'm just making sure I put cactus there, because I was like... I hope I didn't lose the cactus. That would suck if I lost cactus. Or if I died while it was on me. I don't like this guy standing up here. He is... Yep, I knew he was gonna do that. He just fucking launched me off the cliff. Like I've said before, I hate spiders. They are super annoying, and they can launch you like 50 blocks into the air. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get seeds. And you might be wondering, well, how are you gonna get seeds? There's no grass. You can't get seeds. Well, just watch this. Yeah, that's right. If you hoe the ground, you get seeds. I know that doesn't make it. That makes like literally 0 sense. But it just is a thing. I don't know why. But this is how it used to work. You had to hoe the ground to get seeds. So we're just gonna hoe all this ground. And it's just gonna kind of like reset after a while on itself. I'm not too worried about it. We're just gonna hoe all of this ground here. And get a bunch of seeds. I'm gonna use up all my hoes. So yeah, that could be taken way out of context, but I think you guys are more mature than that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are like super immature and think that poop jokes are funny or something stupid like that. Okay. And that is all my hose used up. We got 26 seeds. So a pretty decent amount of seeds. I don't know how much I can do with that, but we'll just have to see, I guess. Let's get some water here. Also, if I look at my hand, look how big the bucket is. Yeah, certain items in this game are kind of goofy looking. Like, look at the torch. What is going on with the torch? The bucket is really huge. The crafting table, I feel like the blocks are huge too. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Pickaxe. I don't know. I just feel like everything is kind of huge in my hand. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but yeah, you can see I'm still flailing my arms around, so that's cool. I can't like do F1, F5 and look at myself or anything like that. I can't do that yet. I believe that was in a later version of the game, but I do not remember, so let's actually get some. Wait a minute, actually, we don't have enough dirt. We don't have enough dirt. You know what I realized, like, the entire time of me making this, like, big-ass bunker is I never really came up with some kind of explanation as to why the Brotherhood of Steel is in my world. And, I don't know if I want to keep it that way. Like, I don't know. Like, does there really need to be an explanation for why? You could argue, like, well, there's nuclear green grass everywhere. So that's why they're here. They're in the nuclear green grass wasteland, or whatever you want to call it. So I guess that's an explanation. I don't really know. So I said in the last video I was gonna make like a hydroponics kind of thing. And I still want to carry out with that. And I don't really know how to like mimic hydroponics farming looking thing. I don't know if you guys even know what that is. This is the middle of the room, right? So do I want to have wheat just like... No, that would be in the way. Yeah, we can't really do it that way, so... my kind of thought process here is maybe we do something like this. And we'll go like that. Go around like this. And listen, I know this ain't much, but it's honest work. Okay, that's a stupid meme. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I just made you cringe really bad. That's a really dumb meme. Okay, hopefully there's enough light and these don't break. Because that would be a little bit concerning if that was the case. Yeah, it kind of looks like a hydroponics thing, doesn't it? I mean, I can try to make it look a bit more sci-fi. I could probably add like buttons to it and stuff. You know, would look like some kind of sci-fi thing. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. Um, yeah, let's just get some buttons. And if you don't know, to make buttons, you have to use the recipe is really weird, but I can't place it there because there's a button right here already. That's fine. But if you don't know how to get a button, you have to go like that. Yeah, it's a little strange, but it's whatever, I guess. I don't really have an infinite water source, so I'm wondering if I should just make one. It would just make my life so much easier if I just made one, probably. So just go like this. The button is in the way. Oh well. This is probably going to be temporary anyways. Wait, is this a... That's not an infinite water source, is it? That wouldn't make sense. Okay. Well, the button broke. That's weird. We'll just go like this. And, yeah, okay, cave noise. That's cool. Actually, this is a bad spot for... Yeah, this is a really bad spot for that. Damn it. Fuck. Let's get the cactus here. And I don't know... Does the cactus need sand to grow? Like, is that a thing? It only needs sand to grow? I don't know. Can I place it on dirt? I guess is the question. I know I talked about, like, adding a tree or something to the bunker, but I don't want to do that. I changed my mind. That's just too much work. I would have had to make this room a lot bigger if I was going to add a tree. So, we'll go, like, this, I guess. And we'll add a cactus. There we go. And we got some cactuses. Look at that. We got cactus growing. Nice. I don't know what to do with this. You know what? I'm just... There we go. Makes my life so much easier if I just do that. There we go. And the last room after this is going to be the armory. I've been working on this build for quite a while now. Been working on it for like 3 episodes at least, I think. So, it'll be nice to finally get this build done. This build isn't even that big, to be completely honest, and it's taking me forever to get it done. Like, seriously. We'll add 2 torches here so that it doesn't stop growing. I believe if you don't place a torch, the wheat will just, like, break, or the seeds will just break. It'll pop out of the ground. It's weird. Yeah, I'll leave it. Yeah, this is our little hydroponics area, I guess you'd call it. I don't know what else to call it. The hydroponics, the food growing station or something. You press the button and it adds water. I don't know. I could have added this like over here maybe and moved the cactus in the middle so that way there's more room for me to move around. But I don't really feel like doing that now. I will, however, add some, like, flowers and stuff. Mushrooms. I don't know if I can... I'll try to add mushrooms. I'll just see what happens if I place a mushroom. It's probably gonna break, if I had to guess. What else was I trying to get? Oh yeah, flowers. I got sidetracked from fucking mushrooms, and I immediately forgot, like, what I was supposed to do. Okay, hopefully no creepers jump out of nowhere. Oh, speak of the devil, there's a skeleton over there. I'm just gonna avoid that guy. We're gonna get a few flowers and then come back here. It looks like it's very, very dark out and very, very quiet, so I think I should be good. Yeah. I should be fine. I don't know if you guys really notice this, but when I make these videos, they're not really edited. So whenever I feel like I have to make a cut, I just like pause the recording in OBS. I don't actually make a cut. And it makes it much more easier for me, but for you guys, I feel like it kind of like diminishes the quality of the video, you know what I mean? Like, should I be at least editing a little bit, like cutting out the parts where I'm like cutting the video, if that makes sense? I don't know. I don't think you guys really care too much. But I'm basically pumping these videos out like every day. And the way how I'm doing it is actually works with me very nicely. The way how I'm doing it is so like for example, if I record like multiple videos in one day, I'll have it so like it's scheduled for the first video is like scheduled tomorrow, and then the next video is scheduled after that, and so on and so forth. So that's how I'm doing it basically, is I'm basically like, I'm uploading, every time I upload a new video, it's scheduled to come the day after the last video, if that makes sense. So the day that you're watching this video is going to be like way after the fact. I've already done all this stuff. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, you guys are like really far behind right now in like what's going on, and like what's actually going on right now. Oh god, the game's having a conniption. Stop. Okay. Stop lagging, please. The game is having a goddamn conniption. What is going on? Stop. Stop lagging. Stop doing that. I hate it when the game does that. It like has this, the game has these random lag spikes, and I don't know why. Stop. Just stop it. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. The game has like these random lag spikes a lot. It's really annoying sometimes. Today I kind of wanted to talk about like the I know last video I was talking about how I'm disappointed with the direction of Minecraft, but today I want to talk about how I'm disappointed with just the direction of how Minecraft horror is, I guess. So you know how nowadays like Minecraft horror is basically just like it's horror mods and stuff, right? But every horror mod always kind of has like the same trope nowadays. They always have like, oh, it's in an old version of Minecraft. It uses the old textures, or it's like somebody's dead in the game or something like that, or they'll have it so it's like, oh, the game is a virus and it's infecting your computer and stuff like that. Like that's pretty much kind of what almost every Minecraft horror mod is nowadays. It's like a virus or something, you know, like a fake virus. Um, and I just really feel like I can't help but feel like the quality is starting to diminish, like because of the standards are just like set so low, if that makes sense. That's just how I feel like. I feel like the standards are set super low for like a Minecraft horror mod or like a Minecraft horror series. And one thing I don't really get is how like pretty much every Minecraft ARG is done in like an old version. Well, most of them are. I shouldn't say all of them are, but like most of them are done in older versions. And I feel like because of that, people have this perception that like old Minecraft is just scary all the time and there's always things out to get you and blah blah blah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Old Minecraft is kind of scary sometimes, like because you're alone and stuff, and there's no villagers. There's not many mobs around. It's just you basically. It's most of the time it's just you like doing whatever you want. But I feel like Minecraft horror is kind of like I feel like the Minecraft horror genres took that idea and overly saturated it, if that makes sense. And I think a good example of this is just the amount of like liminal space slop that's on the internet. Like, don't get me wrong. Some liminal spaces look cool, but some of them are just low quality trash. Like it's just somebody that takes a picture of their house and they put a filter and they put it on Reddit and they're like, "Oh my god, guys, my house is so liminal." It's like, no, that's not what a fucking. It's like it's just stupid. It's dumb. I don't get it. I I just I think that like the liminal space genre is has just become really really it's just low like how do I explain it? I think the liminal I think the standards for for creating like a liminal space or whatever are extremely low because people just say anything is liminal now. Like, oh, that I went to a mall the other day and it was so liminal. Like, what does that even mean? That doesn't mean anything. Like the word liminal doesn't mean anything anymore because people just use it for everything. They just use it to describe anything they want. And the only reason they really say that is because they think it's like scary or something. But I mean, liminal spaces don't have to be scary though. It's I mean, I know that's like part of the point is that it's supposed to be like unsettling, but I feel like people are always trying to scare people and it doesn't work. It's stupid. And I I've seen a lot of just like low quality like Minecraft liminal spaces and stuff and it just makes me I don't know. It just makes me disappointed in the internet, honestly. You know what the funny thing is most Minecraft like quote unquote ARGs. An ARG is an alternate reality game, right? So how it works is you basically it's kind of like a treasure hunt. Like people have to work together to like solve riddles and stuff to try to like figure out what is going on. And that's basically what the game is. That's what the game is. And I've never really understood why it's called alternate reality game when that's how when the nature of the game is like a treasure hunt. I don't know who came up with that name. Um, but anyways, that's how it works, right? So like, so then what I don't understand is there's so many people that are calling like Minecraft like scary Minecraft videos or whatever. I guess I wouldn't call them scary, but like, you know those like edgy, just like edgy Minecraft videos, I guess. Like any edgy Minecraft video of like old Minecraft, and they call it an ARG. And I'm like, that's not an ARG though, because that's not how ARGs work. So basically, any Minecraft like YouTube horror series is just considered an ARG now, because that's what it's become. So, and I'm trying not to like sound really. I guess I am kind of annoyed because of how overdone and like saturated everything has become. It's just sad. I just don't get it, man. Like ARGs, they used to be a really cool like Minecraft ARGs in particular. They used to be like a really cool thing to me, but nowadays they all kind of just copy off of one another. Like if one ARG does something really good and a lot of people like it, then the other ones are just going to copy it and do the exact same thing and follow the exact same tropes. And I just don't like that. I just don't prefer that kind of way of thinking. It's not innovative. It's not like, and if you're gonna keep doing that, then it's not scary to anyone anymore. I mean, it'll probably be scary to kids or something, but I don't know. It kind of just seems like that's the only people who watch ARGs nowadays is just kids, but I don't know. Okay, this is 11 blocks out. This is actually kind of a huge room. That's fine. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I just, like... Sorry about... That was really bad timing. A fucking cave noise. As I was talking about Minecraft horror. But, yeah, like I was saying, just... I can't help but feel like the quality has really just been really bad. Because now, I kind of just feel like ARGs are trying to appeal to kids, if that makes sense. Because kids think they're scary, and kids get scared of liminal spaces and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not interested in it, personally. I think people are trying too hard to be scary, and it's not working. I think people need to, like, improve the quality of their stuff, because they think that they can just, like, make a shitty, like, image of a hotel or something and put a filter over it and be like, guys, this is so liminal and scary. And that kind of stuff kind of pisses me off, because it's like, no, that's not scary. You're just making shit up. You just made that up. You just made that up, basically. And I really don't get the hype anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get the hype anymore. Like, liminal spaces used to be so interesting to me back in high school, but now it's just like, there's so much slop, it's just ridiculous. Like, there's so much liminal space slop. And now with AI and stuff like that, I think it's just gonna get worse. Like, people are gonna make really shitty, like, low quality, liminal slop with AI. Those are words I thought I would never fucking say in my life. I sound like such a fucking degenerate saying that out loud. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I sound like such a fucking huge degenerate saying those words. But yeah. Oh my god. And I've already talked about this on my channel too. Like, this is not something new that I just came up with. Like, this is something I've kind of noticed. Is like there's a lot of liminal slop. It's just stupid. Like, I just don't get the appeal anymore. I don't get it. It used to be cool like a year or two ago. But now it's all slop. It's all like shitty. It's all like photos of a mall or something with a filter over it, and then they say it's liminal. That's not fucking liminal. That's not just like that's it's so stupid. If you take a picture of your house and put a VHS filter over it and say it's liminal, then literally anything with a VHS filter is considered liminal then. Like with that same logic. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah. That's kind of my rant. And another thing is I just feel like there's a lot of people who use Minecraft to make low quality liminal spaces too. Like for example, there'll be like a Minecraft mod or something, and it'll put like a cube in the sky or something like that. Like, oh, the floating cube is scary. I'm sorry, I just like I don't get it. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me. It's not scary to me. There's nothing scary about a fucking floating cube in the sky. That's just my honest opinion. Like, there's literally nothing scary to me about a floating cube in the sky. So, and there's nothing scary to me about, like, the bookshelves or whatever. I know there's a lot of them that use bookshelves. You'll notice that they all kind of do the same thing, because it's all low-quality shit that's already been done before. So it's like, yeah, it's just stupid. And I just don't care for it anymore. It's not interesting to me. And I feel like too many people see old Minecraft like this is an actual thing. It's really dumb. But there's a lot of people who look at old versions of Minecraft and they automatically assume that it's like an ARG or something, because that's basically all they know about these versions, is that there was like an ARG or something in these versions or whatever. So people basically believe that I'm not blaming like people who've made ARGs before. I'm just kind of blaming people in general, just being stupid, I guess. Like, just people having these dumb, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. And I don't know if it's because it's like kids who believe this thing where they see like an old Minecraft version and they're like, "Oh my god, guys, it's an ARG. It's an ARG." It's like, well, not really. And I don't want to shit on anybody. But like, you know, every time you see an old version of Minecraft, it doesn't automatically mean it's an ARG. So, yeah, I don't know. And like I've said before, like most Minecraft ARGs don't even fit the description of a real ARG, because real ARGs have you like do stuff outside of like the game or whatever, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they'll have you go like treasure hunting for like a code or something. Like there's been some ARGs where they have you go like go to a real life location and stuff like that. And I think those are pretty cool. But I don't know. The definition of an ARG has kind of been stretched out to just like being anything scary basically nowadays, which I think is really disappointing. So, yeah, that's just kind of my opinion on the whole thing. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here because it is getting a little bit long. And I hope to show you guys when this is finished in the next episode. So, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.